What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Listen, this is your boy Chef Don Don, and listen, we are about to do something different, something that we ain't really done before, okay? And that is we are now adding a new show to our review roster, okay? And that is going to be Love is Blind. All right, Love is Blind is a series that is on its fourth season over on Netflix. Okay, so if you don't have Netflix, I encourage you to get Netflix and get into Love is Blind. Okay, I gotta already tell y'all, I finished like the first two episodes, and in those first two episodes, I am enjoying the show. So before we get into actually meeting the cast of Love is Blind, okay, I want you guys to do me a huge favor, and that's by liking this video. Push this video up in the algorithm. I know this is something different from what we are normally used to talking about. But I feel like we can get in that algorithm if we do what we're supposed to do. Okay. If we do what we're supposed to do. All right. So please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and make sure that you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss any actual time that I go live. Okay. Now, I am very aware. Okay. I am very aware that the that hold on one second, guys. Here we go. Okay, so I am very much aware that there are 30 individuals that won't make it into the very end of the Love is Blind concept. However, this isn't your typical dating show, so this is why I'm really here for Love is Blind. Okay, this isn't your typical dating show. However, what I will say is, getting into the first two episodes, there are some people that I ain't really here for, but then there are some people that I really do enjoy as well. So here's what we are about to do. Okay, we are about to meet the cast, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and just read this article that was put out on the 24th of March. Now, I know we are behind. I know we behind. The people got me. Everybody been saying, Dun dun, watch Love is Blind. Chef, watch Love is Blind. Too feisty. you know, not really calling nobody out. But anyway, so we're here. We're here. So this is what this article says. So it says, call it sightless in Seattle. Love is Blind is taking place in a new city filled with singles looking for a rom-com kind of happy ending. Now fire up your group text because a brand new squad of 30 eligible men and women will enter the pods. When season 4 launches on March the 24th, co-hosts Nick and Vanessa Lachey will once again preside over the series that asks singles to take a real chance at deep love by dating sight unseen. Now, I can't tell y'all that I could date like this. Now, I get it. We got our traditional dating websites. You know, you got Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, where the people slide in the DMs and stuff like that. But I don't know if I could do this. I'm just saying, I don't know if I could do this. Of course, only a handful of couples will actually test their relationships in the real world as they move in together and inch closer to what will be a wedding day for some and judgment day for the rest. But how is even the most diehard fan supposed to keep track of all of the new romantics? Well, we've assembled a complete guide to this season's singles to help sort it out. Okay. Now, as a treat, the Pod Squad shared some deets even before cameras began rolling. So we are going to take a look at that as well. So let's go ahead and start meeting the cast. So first, we are going to meet Bill. All right. Bill is 33 and he is a real estate investor. I'm still single because I can't be tamed. At least that's his tagline. Okay. Then we meet Brett, who's 36. He is a design director. He says his ideal woman is a successful, independent, and fearless. Okay. So shout out to Brent. Shout out to Brent. Then we got Chris, 32, a technical recruiter. I haven't found the one. Okay, is what he is saying. So then we have Connor, who is 28. He said he tends to fall for someone hard and fast. That's mm, that's kind of sometimes an issue in the dating community, Connor. But I'm gonna let you have that, Mr. Operations Manager. So then we meet Jack, who is 30. Okay. The key to my heart is someone who would be a great mom. Okay. So he looking out for the long run, looking out for the children, looking out for the fam, looking out for the fam. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Then we have Jimmy, who's 29, a technical product manager. Okay. The key to my heart is not being afraid to suck at something new. Wow. All right. So he is again a technical product manager. So this is Jimmy. So then we meet Josh. All right. We meet Josh. Josh is 31 and he is a project engineer. People either love or hate that I joke around a lot. It kind of give me the kind of joke around a lot, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Um, because I see couples who eventually learn each other, and the whole joking and all of that, it becomes a situation where they both are like that. But we'll see. So then we have Josh JP. He is 30, a plant operations director. Let me tell y'all something. JP, JP, JP. That's all I'm gonna say. My best quality is that I am a caregiver and take pride in my partner's happiness. Okay, okay, I'm here for that. So we have Juan, who's 30, who's 30. He is a mortgage loan officer. He says he is looking for someone I can learn from and build a life with. Okay, that was Juan. So then we have Kwame, who is 33. He is a sales development manager. Okay, I haven't found a person who matches my energy yet. And Kwame definitely does have a energy about himself. Okay, he does have an energy about himself. All right, so then we meet Marshall. Yeah, I like Marshall. I like Marshall. Okay, and as we get into the episodes and start reviewing the episodes, you'll see why I really like Marshall. Okay, Marshall is a project manager. He's 27, and he says that I accept that from everyone isn't perfect, including myself. Yeah, I always tell us we gotta have a little bit of grace about ourselves. Okay, a little bit of grace, a little bit of grace. Okay, so then we meet Paul. Paul is 29 and he is an environmental scientist. Okay. Now Paul is Paul. Okay. Paul is 29 and he says the key to my heart is finding happiness in small things. Okay, so that is Paul. Then we have Quincy, who is 36. Now he is a gym owner. I'm pretty sure we can kind of tell a little bit. He is a gym owner and a fitness coach. Okay, so he says, friends say I'm still single because I am a perfectionist. Now, I don't think that that's a reason to say, that you're still single. But I see what the people is saying. I see what the people is saying. Okay, so that is Quincy. All right, so now we have Raylan. All right, and he is a commercial insurance and in real estate. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Get a little bit close. Get a little bit closer. So I'm working on my commercial insurance as well, working on my license. So shout out to Raylan. Okay. But anyway, so he says the key to my heart is good food and good loving. Okay. What you know about that good loving and that good food? Raylan, what you know about that good loving and that good food? So then we have Zach. Oh, let me tell y'all something. You can definitely tell Zach is some type of attorney. You can tell just by listening to the way that Zach talks. So Zach is 31 and he's a criminal defense attorney. Okay. And so he says the key to my heart is steak and a thoughtful jester. Okay, come on, steak. Come on, steak. All right. So now we are going to meet the women. Okay. Now we are going to meet the women. of the cast of Love is Blind season 4. Okay. We are now going to meet the women. So we have first up, we have Miss Amber. She's 34. Okay. She's a flight attendant. And she says, I want to find my person that sees me for me. Then we have Miss 29-year-old April. Okay. April is a sales and marketing coordinator. I don't think I found the one because I'm bratty and emotional. Mm. Oh, child. Then we got Ava, 32. Okay, communication specialist. I'm looking for someone that is adventurous, empathetic, and cheeky, is her exact words. Okay. Then we meet Bliss. Bliss is 33. She is a senior program manager. I'm looking for someone strong to work through the hard times with. I was here for that. I was here for that. Okay. So then we have Brandy, who is 39. My picker is broken. I go for unavailable men. Now, Brandy. You go for unavailable man, meaning like married men. That what you talk about, Brandy? You better not be going for the married men's, Brandy. Okay, so then we have Chelsea, who is 31. She is a pediatric speech language pathologist. Now, here's what I have to say about Chelsea. Now, she got a lot on her name, but she says that her biggest pet peeve is long ass talking stages. Oh, so she don't really like going through the talking stages. Is basically what she trying to say. Okay, Chelsea, and y'all gonna see about that Chelsea too. Oh, child, here you got Arena is something else too, but she is a business owner, and she said, "I tell my future partner, buckle up for the emotional roller coaster of your life." Okay, I'm gonna just leave that right there. So then we have Jacquelina. Okay, she is a certified dental assistant. I'm here to find my daddy and leave to start our lives together. Uh, okay. We definitely gonna get into her, but not your daddy. You mean your daddy or something? I don't understand. You know, my stepmama be sitting up calling my dad uh daddy. Uh and I be like, can you not though? Because that's what we call him. Like, can you find another word to call him? That is not sexy or nothing. Like, why is no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Leave that where it's at. Okay. All right. So that's Jacquelina, who is 27, certified dental assistant. All right. So then we have, I think it's Cassia. I might be saying it wrong. Again, charge it to my head and not my heart. Okay, my heart definitely means well. But anyway, she is 31 and she is a family support specialist. So shout out to her. The key to my heart is mental stimulation, which is good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So then we have Kendra. Kendra is 33. She says her biggest pet peeve and is men who need to be prompted to say how they feel. She is a social worker. Okay. Kendra is a social worker. Then we have Makai, who's 27. My worst habit is overthinking and romanticizing. Now, I think that sometimes that's a lot of people's issue is like the overthinking part of everything. I overthink everything, literally. Like if y'all really only knew the thought, the thought process that I have just for this one video alone, it's crazy. Anyway, Molly is 32. She is a marriage and family therapist. I am very independent and haven't found anyone that I need. Okay, so she put need in quotation. Well, it'll be interesting to see how you may find love, Molly. Okay, so then we have Monica. Monica is 31 and she's an elementary school teacher. The key to my heart is making me laugh and feeling accepted. I was like, okay, that's Monica. So Monica's a school teacher. She's 31. So then we have Tiffany, who is 37, a client leader recruiter. All right. I'm sorry, client lead recruiter. Tiffany is 37, and she says that it's hard meeting men in public, and she needs help. That's what she said. She said she needs help. So then we meet Wendy. Wendy is 28. Okay, she is a aerospace engineer. My best quality is I make my bed every morning. Well, I don't necessarily think that should have been your best quality. Okay, that's what she said. She said that's her best quality. I would hope not. I really would. Okay, so those are um the individuals that we are going to meet. Okay, and then we have Tiffany and Brent. This is just a bit of a spoiler alert. Micah and Paul, Jackie and Marshall, Arena and Zach, Chelsea and Kwame. I can see it, y'all. I can see it. I'm sorry that I spoiled it a little bit. I'm sorry. But please, still make sure that you tune in because it's just going to be that good. But before I go, I want to take a peek at the trailer, right? I have already started watching episode 1 and 2. But I want to take a look at the brief trailer of meeting the cast, and we'll take it from there. Okay. So let's take a look at this here really quick. And of course, we're gonna pause and go and pause and go and pause and go. But let's take a look at this right.
I'm ready for you if you're ready for me.
What do I do? I'm a little needy, but that's why I'm looking for a partner who wants to nurture me.
Not being able to settle
April,
down
then we
at
have
night.
Raylan.
I'm kind of a night owl.
Raylan says he's a night owl. Okay, so he's looking for a way to settle down.
And I get up so early to meditate. I always wake up around 4 or 5 a.m.
I hit the snooze on the alarm probably 500 times each morning.
I can be a little bit messy sometimes. So, with laundry or with clothing.
Those are a lot of men. Let's just keep it a book. Men. Not all men, but most men are that way. I'm currently, I ain't saying that I'm messy, but I do have a pile of laundry over there that needs to be washed. But that's neither here nor there.
I constantly go, and I tend to just need to reel it back.
I can be a bit of a perfectionist. I've learned to minimize that. And
yeah, I really like Marshall. Marshall seems to be cool, calm, collected. And I like me some Marshall. I like me some Marshall.
Just accept that everyone isn't perfect as well as myself.
I cannot be on time to save my life, like at all.
When I was in my early 20s, I recreationally would argue. I've learned to save that side for the courtroom.
Zach is something else, y'all. Zach is literally something else. And I say that in a sense, y'all gonna have to see. Once you start watching the episodes, you'll understand what I mean by that. But Zach is definitely something else.
Someone that doesn't want to try new things. If we're going to a new food place and I'm like, oh my gosh, these oysters. And they're like, I'm never going to eat oysters. I'm like, okay. Like, that's so boring.
Bad breath. Like, I cannot do it. I cannot smell it. I have a really weak stomach.
I did break up somebody. They told me that flossing is not important.
The person that just thinks they know everything, that really does kind of get to me.
Someone who is chronically late and doesn't tell you that they're going to be late until the time that they were supposed to be somewhere.
Somebody that lies or cheats. As soon as that happens, I'm gone.
Probably people that are not genuine. I hate having to guess how you're feeling. I would rather someone just be straight up and tell me.
I get a lot of like, ooh, you're kind of sassy, or like your attitude is a little much. You better let them know.
Well, let's go ahead and be clear. Jackelina's attitude is a bit on the much side, okay? It is a bit on the much side.
Don't tone it down.
Messiness. Like, come on, it's not that hard to pick up your socks. Pick them up.
Well, y'all heard it.
In a partner, I'm looking for someone who's funny. I like to laugh. Hopefully, we can both laugh.
They have strong values and morals, but
They're spicy and they're sexy.
Best friend. Some things in life are just better shared with someone.
Someone who is commitment minded, someone who's willing to do the hard work with me.
I'm not someone who's going to settle just to have a girlfriend. I want somebody
No
who is
settling,
kind of in
no
that same
settling.
mind state.
Going into this is more than just finding a husband, but finally having a family of my own.
Passion, adventure, and I'm looking for consistency. Well, I absolutely want to have a family, and so I want to meet somebody that shares those same feelings and those same goals.
I haven't had guys that made me feel like I was special or kind of like that one in a million.
I am a people person, and I like to be around people and hosted parties and have people around, and I would love to have a woman that can match that energy.
If I had to pick one thing, it would be that person is very self-aware. You can swipe infinitely. At some point, you have to select somebody, and it's less about what you find in them and more about what you create with them.
I cannot wait to find my husband.
What more could I ask for?
So this is your Love is Blind cast. So we know that Love is Blind has now been released to Netflix, so you guys can go catch up. I do know that the reunion special will be coming soon. I'm very excited about that. Okay, so I did tell you guys, I wanted to make sure that I give you the correct date for the reunion for Love is Blind. And so I was correct. It does air. It will be streaming live from Los Angeles on Sunday, April the 16th of 2023. Okay, so I was correct about that. It was April the 16th. Okay, so just remember that date. So all next week we will be dropping reviews on each. We're probably going to double up the episodes and do like episode 1 and 2, episode 2 and 3, episode 3 and 4, episode 5 and 6, episode 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and then 11 and 12. Or I may even do them in threes, where we'll do episode 1 through 3, 4 through 7. You know, we'll just do it that way to kind of save and alleviate a little bit of time. That way, when the reunion airs, we are fully invested in that. All right. So listen, y'all, this is going to be an interesting show to review. You know, I don't typically review dating shows. Mine is mostly reality TV shows, but I'm very interested in this, and I would like to know what you guys think. Would you guys be in attendance for the reviews? Will you be watching? Let me know how you guys feel about this. All right, well, with that being said, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate it. Listen, if you would like to show love to the channel, it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, okay? And remember to tune in all next week. We'll have a specific schedule and announcement of when we will be going live to do our reviews for Love is Blind. Some of them may be live, some of them may be pre-recorded, but we are going to have fun with our reviews, all right? So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you all, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bang that notification bell set to all, and hit that like button on your way out of here. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next Love is Blind review.